everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Simple English Space, your comfy corner to learn English through real conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Ben. It's great to be here with you again.
Today, we're going to talk about something very useful, how to meet and talk to new people.
Yeah, meeting new people can be exciting and sometimes a little scary.
Exactly. Some people feel shy. Some don't know what to say first.
But don't worry, we'll help you learn some easy ways to start a conversation and make a good first impression.
That's right. And we'll use simple English so you can practice and feel confident.
So, Anna, when was the last time you met someone new?
Last week, I met a new neighbor. She just moved into the apartment next to mine.
Oh, really? What did you say?
I smiled and said, "Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to the building."
Nice. That's friendly and simple.
Yeah, and then she told me her name. We talked for a few minutes about where she came from and what she does.
That's a great example. You started with your name, then asked some basic questions.
Yes. And you, when did you meet someone new?
2 weeks ago, I went to a friend's birthday party. I didn't know many people there.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I started talking to the person next to me. I said, "Hi, my name is Ben. How do you know Sarah?" Sarah was the birthday girl.
Good. That's a smart way to start. Talk about something you both share, like the event you're at.
Right. And then we just kept talking.
See, that's what we want our listeners to learn. Simple, friendly ways to start.
Exactly. Let's give some examples of first questions.
Okay, here are some easy ones. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you do?
And we can also ask, how do you know person or place? Or, is this your first time here?
These questions are easy, but they can open up a nice conversation.
Anna, what about body language?
Oh, yes, body language is important. Smile, look at the person, and stand in a friendly way. And don't cross your arms. It can look like you're not open to talking.
Yes, exactly. Also, speak clearly and not too fast.
Right. And remember to listen to the other person. Don't just talk about yourself.
That's true. Asking follow-up questions is a great way to show interest.
Like if someone says, "I'm from Canada," you can say, "Oh, which city?" or "What's it like there?"
Yes, that makes the conversation flow.
Let's pretend we're meeting for the first time.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Ben. I'm Anna. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Sydney. Is this your first time here at this event?
Yes, it is. My friend invited me. And you?
Same. My colleague told me about it.
See, that was easy and friendly.
And it only took a few lines to start talking.
Exactly. And once you start, you can find more topics like hobbies, travel, or work.
But don't ask too many personal questions at the start.
Yes, keep it light and positive.
Another tip, repeat the person's name when you meet them. It helps you remember.
For example, "Nice to meet you, Ben."
Or, so, Anna, what do you do?
It makes the conversation more personal.
I agree. Also, if you don't understand something, don't be afraid to ask again.
Yes, you can say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?"
That's polite and shows you want to listen.
Right. And if you make a mistake in English, it's okay. The most important thing is to keep talking.
I like that. Confidence is more important than perfection.
Exactly.
You know, Anna, when I was learning Spanish, I used to be afraid to talk to new people.
Really?
Yes, but then I decided to try small conversations. Just, hello, how are you? And what's your name?
And did it help?
A lot. People were friendly and happy that I tried.
That's the same with English. Even a small effort makes a big difference.
Right. So listeners, remember, smile, say hello, and ask simple questions.
And listen carefully. That's the key to making friends.
We're going to give you a little practice soon.
Yes. After this, we'll share a short conversation story that you can listen to and learn from.
But before that, let's give our listeners some more useful phrases.
Sure. Here are some. Nice to meet you. How's your day going? What brings you here?
And also, do you come here often? Or have you been to this place before?
These are simple, friendly, and easy to remember.
And they work in many situations, at a party, a class, or even in a coffee shop.
Speaking of coffee shops, I once met a new friend in one.
Really? How did it happen?
I was waiting for my coffee, and the person next to me said, "The line is long today, isn't it?"
Oh, that's a great icebreaker.
Yes, we started talking about coffee, then about our jobs. Now we're good friends.
See, even small comments can lead to big connections.
Exactly. You never know until you try.
So our listeners can start practicing with simple lines, maybe even today.
Yes, try talking to someone new and see what happens.
And in our next part, we'll give you a fun story about meeting someone new.
It will be like you're listening to a real life conversation.
Great for practice and learning new words.
Yes. So, are you ready for the story, Ben?
I'm ready, Anna. Let's go.
Hi there. Is this seat taken?
Oh, no, please go ahead and sit.
Thanks. My name's Tom. What's yours?
I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Sarah. Are you from around here?
Not really. I'm visiting for a week. How about you?
I actually live here, born and raised.
Oh, that's cool. What's it like living here?
It's nice. The city's busy, but there are also quiet parks. Where are you visiting from?
I'm from Brighton in the UK.
Wow, Brighton. I've heard it's beautiful there.
It is. Lots of beaches and a relaxed atmosphere.
So, what brings you here?
I'm here for a conference. It's about education and technology.
Interesting. Are you a teacher?
Yes, I teach English as a second language.
That's awesome. I've always admired teachers.
Thank you. What about you? What do you do?
I work as a graphic designer for a small company.
Oh, creative work. Do you like it?
I do. It can be stressful with deadlines, but I enjoy the process.
I know the feeling. My job can also be stressful before exams.
So, how are you finding the city so far?
Honestly, it's bigger than I expected. And the food. Amazing.
Yes. Have you tried the street food yet?
Not yet. I've mostly eaten at restaurants near my hotel.
You should try the night market. It's full of local snacks.
That sounds great. Maybe you can recommend something.
Sure. Try the grilled skewers and the mango dessert.
I'll write that down.
Do you travel often?
I try to, maybe once or twice a year. How about you?
I travel for work sometimes, but mostly nearby cities.
That's nice. Traveling helps you see new perspectives.
Absolutely. Do you travel alone or with friends?
Usually alone. I like meeting new people.
Me too. It's easier to start conversations when you're on your own.
Exactly. Like right now.
True.
Do you speak any languages besides English?
A little Spanish. I learned it in school. You?
I speak some French and basic Japanese.
Wow, Japanese is tough.
It is, but I like the challenge.
That's impressive. Maybe you can teach me some words later.
Sure, I'd love to.
By the way, how long have you been teaching?
About 8 years now?
That's a long time. You must have a lot of stories.
I do. Students can be very creative and sometimes funny.
I can imagine. Any favorite story?
Once a student accidentally called me mom during class.
Oh no, that's adorable.
We all laughed about it.
So, are you planning to explore the city after your conference?
Yes, I want to visit the old town and maybe take a boat tour.
Good choice. The old town is full of history.
Do you have any must-see spots?
The art museum is great, and there's a rooftop cafe with a great view.
Sounds perfect. I'll add that to my list.
What do you usually do in your free time?
I like photography and cycling. You?
I read a lot, and sometimes I paint,
Oh, painting. What do you paint?
mostly landscapes.
That's nice. You should visit the riverside. It's very scenic.
Thanks for the tip. Do you usually talk to strangers when you travel?
Yes, but carefully. I think it's the best way to learn about a place.
I agree. I've made some great friends that way.
Me too. Sometimes just a small conversation can make a trip memorable.
Exactly. What's your favorite thing about your city?
Probably the people. They're friendly and helpful.
I've noticed that. Everyone I've met has been kind.
That's good to hear. We're proud of that.
Have you had any trouble adjusting to the time difference?
A little. The first night, I woke up at 3 a.m.
Jet lag can be rough.
Yeah, but I think I'm fine now.
Good. You'll enjoy your trip more when you're rested.
So, do you usually come to this cafe?
Yes, it's my favorite spot. I work here sometimes.
It's cozy. I like the atmosphere.
And the coffee's great too.
Definitely.
Do you mind if we exchange contact info? Maybe I can show you around?
Sure, that would be nice.
Great. Here's my number.
Thanks. I'll text you later.
Well, I have to get going. I have a meeting in an hour.
Okay. Thanks for the chat, Tom.
My pleasure. Enjoy your time here, Sarah.
Welcome back, everyone. If you've been listening, you just heard a long conversation between two people meeting for the first time.
Yes, and that was a great example of how a casual chat can lead to building a real connection.
Exactly. Let's talk about what worked in that conversation and what you can learn from it.
The first thing I noticed was how they started with a simple greeting. Hi, how are you? Or, hi, nice to meet you. These are easy, but they open the door.
And right after that, they shared a little bit about themselves. That's important. If you only ask questions, it feels like an interview.
True. For example, if someone says, I'm from Jakarta, you can respond with, oh, I've been there. I love the city. This keeps the conversation flowing.
Yes, that's called sharing and connecting.
Another great point is how they asked follow-up questions. Instead of just saying, oh, nice, they asked, what do you do? Or what brings you here?
And remember, follow-up questions show interest. People like to talk about themselves, so giving them space is a plus.
But you also have to listen carefully. If you don't listen, your follow-up question might not make sense.
Exactly. Like in the example, when one person mentioned they enjoyed photography, the other asked, what kind of photos do you take? That's active listening.
Yes, it shows you're paying attention.
Let's talk about small talk. Some people think small talk is useless, but it's actually very helpful.
Definitely. It's like the warm-up before a big conversation. You start light, weather, the place you're in, how you know the host if it's an event.
And then you can slowly move into deeper topics.
I also liked how they used body language. Even though you couldn't see it in the audio, I could tell they were smiling and nodding from the tone of their voices.
Yes, tone is super important. You can sound friendly even over the phone or an audio.
Anna, what do you think is the most important tip for meeting new people?
Hmm, I'd say be curious but respectful. Show genuine interest without making the person uncomfortable.
Good one. Mine would be, don't worry too much about being perfect in English. Focus on connection.
Yes, sometimes people get stuck because they want to speak perfectly, but it's okay to make small mistakes.
In fact, mistakes can make you sound more natural.
Let's give our listeners a quick list of starter questions they can use.
Okay, I'll start. Number 1. Hi, how's your day going?
Number 2, have you been to this place before?
Number 3. What do you do for work or study?
Number 4, what's your favorite thing to do on weekends?
Number 5. How do you know the host if you're at a party or event?
And remember, after the question, share your own answer too.
Right, because conversation is a two-way street.
Another tip is to practice your self-introduction. Keep it short but interesting.
Yeah, something like, "Hi, I'm Ben. I'm a teacher, and I love hiking." That's enough to give people something to ask about.
And you can change it depending on the situation.
Speaking of situations, let's talk about cultural differences. In some cultures, people share personal details quickly, and others, they take time.
Yes, and that's why you should be aware and adapt.
If someone seems shy, keep it light. If they're open, you can go a little deeper.
Here's a tip for shy people. Prepare 2 or 3 topics you can talk about before going to a social event.
That's great. It can be about recent movies, books, sports, or even food.
I personally always keep a food topic ready. Everyone eats, so it's easy to connect.
Ha! True. And you can even ask, "What's your favorite local dish?"
And if you're traveling, that's a perfect way to get recommendations.
Let's do a mini role play right now.
Sure, I'll be me, and you be a new person I meet at a cafe.
All right, go.
Hi, is this seat taken?
No, go ahead.
Thanks. I'm Anna. Are you working on something interesting?
Yeah, I'm editing some photos for my last trip.
Oh, that sounds fun. Where did you go?
Bali.
Wow, Bali is beautiful. Did you go to the beach?
Yes, every day. I also tried surfing.
Nice. Was it your first time?
Yes, and I fell many times.
That's part of the fun.
See? That's how easy it is to start a conversation.
Exactly. Just ask, listen, and share.
Now, before we end today's episode, let's challenge our listeners.
Yes. This week, try to introduce yourself to one new person. It could be at school, work, or even at a cafe.
Use at least 2 of the starter questions we shared.
And remember, it's okay if the conversation is short. The goal is to practice.
If you want, you can write down how it went and share it with us on our social media.
We love hearing your stories.
So, Anna, final thought for today?
Making new friends starts with one hello. So be brave and smile.
I couldn't agree more.
That's it for today's episode of Simple English Space. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss other videos.
Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!